All right, guys, we're going to work on more of this subtraction with renaming. It was a little bit of a mess today. Make sure you put your name and the date up here at the top for me. I'm going to go through these. If you want to hit pause and try it on your own and then watch it after, be my guest. But I'm going to get going. I saw today a lot of you guys did not find the least common denominator for your subtraction problems. You always have to start with your LCD. The least common denominator of 2 and 6 is 6. So I convert this to 6 first. 2 times 3 is 6. 1 times 3 is 3. Now I have a problem because 3 6 minus 5 6 isn't going to work. I'm going to go to the guy and I'm going to ask him for some fraction change. My fraction change is whatever your least common denominator is on the top and the bottom. You're just changing 1 into a fraction. So I'm going to add 6 6 to 3 6, and I get 9 6. I'm going to circle the 9 and the 5 because this is what I'm subtracting at this point. 9 minus 5 is 4 6. 3 minus 3 is 0. I don't need to put a 0 here, but always ask yourself, can I simplify? I've got an even on the top and bottom, so I divide by 2. And my answer is 2/3. The least common denominator of 4 and 3 is 12. We've done this one a lot. 4 times 3 is 12. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 times 4 is 8. Now I have a problem because 3/12 minus 8/12 isn't going to work. I go to the guy and I say, hey, can I have some change? And he says, yeah, what do you need? Your fraction change is 12/12. 3/12 plus 12/12 is 15/12. I saw a lot of people today doing 12 minus 8. You've got to add these two together. Don't forget it. 15 minus 8 is 7/12. Don't forget the big guys here. 8 minus 3 is 5. And I don't need to simplify, so I'm done. On this one, least common denominator is going to be 15. You change it to your LCD first. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 3 is 6. 5 minus 6, no can do. I go to the guy and I ask him for my fraction change, and I ask him for 15/15. I add these two together and I get 20/15. Now it's time to subtract. 20 minus 6 is 14/15. 5 minus 1 is 4. And I'm done. This one here, we talked about it yesterday in class and did some practice. I don't have a fraction here, but I have to have one to subtract from 7/8. So I go to the guy and give him a 1, and I ask him for my fraction change of 8/8. Now I can do 8 minus 7 and 8 minus 3, and I'm done. Don't forget, you always have to start with your LCD first. Then, if you can't subtract, you need to borrow. Your fraction change is just your denominator on top of your denominator. You need to add that to whatever you have. And then at the end, make sure you always simplify. Hope that helps.